So, hallo Lorin, weiter geht's. Wir helfen den guten Shepard. Nicht Shepard, Garrus aus. Ja, wir wollen Garrus und Tali. Hat sich nichts geändert.
There he is. Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them! Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Eyes up front.
Light him up.
Combat drones away.
Max.
To the left.
Excuse me.
Got you.
Combat systems engaged. Unit member offline.
Oh, tut mir echt leid, Leute.
Felt that one.
Hostiles detected. Excuse me. Careful. Rerouting power. Critical system down. Rerouting power. Rerouting power. Backup
Was?
systems engaged. New targeting orders acknowledged. Critical system damage. Excuse me. Careful, rerouting power.
This should slow him down.
Dann klauen wir noch ein bisschen Geld unterwegs. Okay.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Na, scheiß drauf. Der hat meine Maustaste nicht erkannt.
Lost shield.
Hostile spotted.
Combat systems. Hostile forces have engaged. New target. Intel confirmed. Allied force casualty. System failing.
Habt ihr uns das mitgebracht? Nö. Oh, diesmal verkacke ich aber nicht. Oder ich verkaufe. Hi, 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 hi.
Alert.
Right.
Attacking target.
Excuse me to engage.
They're all mine.
Excuse me, collision proximity impact design.
Hostile engaged.
Requesting assistance.
I got numbers. Here's the target. Attacking target. Lost contact. I'll take the shot.
Scheiße, oben rechts war das eben. Fuck. Ja. Ja, super. Danke, Spiel. Voll viel Geld verloren, ey. Egal.
Getting close.
Enemies.
Boah, daneben geschossen.
I'll take them.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I've got nothing. Look out. My pleasure.
Combat
Time to
roll
die.
away.
Heavy mech overhead.
Watch out.
On it.
You got it. My pleasure. Affirmative. Hostile engaged.
Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
Eieiei.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What do you think Harkin's got
Oh,
waiting
oops.
Not sure. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I'm surprised you'd ask me that. You're the one that taught me killing was the best solution.
Only when there's no other option. You still have options.
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well,
Alles
there's
klar.
one way to find out.
Right behind you.
So, diesmal verkacken wir nicht. Das war einfach.
We can use this.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Why don't you just turn around?
Der lebt immer noch? Meine Fresse.
They're all yours, Katika.
Got the target.
Ja. Also. Achso, wir hatten ja keine Munition.
One down.
Oh.
You're never getting in here, Garrus.
Harkin's going to regret this. Oh, crap.
Two heavy mechs, incoming. Do you really think you can take me down, Garrus?
This should soften them up.
Affirmative.
Right. Stronger the player.
Retargeting. Tracking damage.
Disabling the next system.
Hostile engaged.
Dass die einen Atomreaktor hinten drin haben, ey, meine Güte.
You'll never make it.
Eyes up front.
Yeah, spot shields.
Willst du weiter blöde Mechs auf uns werfen? Die halten uns nicht wirklich auf. Die Zeiten, wo so ein Ding schwer war, sind vorbei, Harkin.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business?
A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we could do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sedonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Fade away. Achievement bekommen.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sedonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sedonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. You'll be here soon. Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sedonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Adonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Mission summary. Garrus' traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for the mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard may be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Garrus' power unlocked increases damage to armor and health. Armor piercing... blah blah blah. Unlock new outfit for Garrus. Sniper rifle damage. Und okay. So, was machen wir denn jetzt? Wir gehen erstmal zu der guten Normandy. Ja, das müssen wir uns nicht angucken.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Unread Messages. No, dann gehen wir erstmal Upgrades machen.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out an airlock. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander. AP Heavy Pistol. Weapon upgrade. Squad bonus plus 50% heavy pistol damage against armor. Upgrades heavy pistols and hand cannons for your entire squad. Increasing the tungsten content of slugs and recalibrating the weapon's computer improves penetration of heavily armored targets. Yes, please. Weapon upgrade. Squad bonus plus 50% submachine gun damage against shields and biotic barriers. Upgrades SMGs for your entire squad. A module in the Mass Effect field generator creates a phasic envelope around each slug before it's fired at the target. This disrupts any Mass Effect field, protecting the target, resulting in superior penetration. Yes, please. Sniper headshot damage. Normally scientists have prototyped a modification to the traditional smart targeting module commonly incorporated into high-end weaponry. While this technology is normally used to compensate for wind and recoil, it was adapted to slightly deflect rounds to strike a more vital part of the enemy head. Yes, please. Sniper rifle damage. Yes, please. Emergency shielding. Unity restores squad members' shields to full strength. Shield emitters are optimized to produce a strong, reliable kinetic barrier that can be active for hours. Because of the potential for interference, it is nearly impossible to run two active emitters simultaneously. When one kinetic barrier is down, it's possible to activate a second, but it will generally interfere with the reactivation of the primary barrier. With precise timing, a short-term kinetic barrier can be made that seemingly retracts when the primary barrier regenerates. Her damit! Hard shield. Shepard's shields take 20% less damage. Cerberus has achieved limited success in studying Geth shield technology. Its scientists don't completely understand why, but it seems Geth shields are not as vulnerable to incoming projectiles. A breakthrough is imminent, however, and it is possible to make a modified Mass Effect field generator that mimics this technology. Yes, please. Scott bonus, 20% faster cooldown on tech abilities. Most Omni tools are tuned to have an effective lifespan of 10 years or more for precision work and up to 50 for more general tasks. Disabling more safety protocols and installing an experimental power core improves efficiency but reduces the expected operation lifespan by a factor of 20. Yes, please. So, dann haben wir da wohl alles, da haben wir alles. Prototyp. Dann gehen wir mal zu Joker.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my...
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay, nichts Neues zu sagen. Ah, Fische füttern. Oh, da ist Sovereign, die Normandy, ein Turian Cruiser, die alte Normandy, ein Geth Ship und das ist die Ascension. Oh. Ah, doch. Dann gehen wir mal zu Garrus. Achso, und wir gucken mal hier vorbei. Nichts zu sagen, okay.
Hey, got a minute? The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Ah, haben wir für ihn nicht was gefunden.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Gern geschehen.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Wow,
I
und ich habe
wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarter. Reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Gehen wir nochmal zu Jack.
Something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Wir gehen nochmal zu Jack.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? 'Cause I don't need the complication.
Then don't worry. I'm not interested.
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
Is there a problem, Jack?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
Then stop.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Jo. Nicht so stressig, Frau.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay. Aber wir haben ja Zeit, weil wir sollten vielleicht mal ein paar Leute besuchen. Wir sollten hier noch ein paar Leute rekrutieren.
No messages for you, Commander.
Ich habe was wieder voll gemacht, naja. So. Help Miranda, Omega investigate, help Tali. Helf mir mal, Said. So.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Nein, diese Anzeige da oben rechts ist echt sehr vage.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Ja, das reicht. Und wie viele Planeten haben wir? 5. Okay.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Da 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 da.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Ah.
Probe away.
Ah, das wollte ich nicht.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh, wir haben keine Proben mehr. Aber ist okay. Dann haben wir das System durch. Und dann sind wir für heute, glaube ich, auch durch. Wir haben zwar nicht vor 2, ja. Ich lade die Videos noch hoch. Und dementsprechend gucken wir nochmal, was so in den Kodex drin steht.
Driven, the flagship of the rogue ex-Spectre, Saren Arterius. Sovereign is a devastating dreadnought of unprecedented power. At 2 kilometers long, Sovereign was believed to have been powered by a gigantic Element Zero core, the only energy source potent enough to land the massive vessel on a planet. During the Eden Prime War, the ship unleashed its peerless destructive force against which Citadel Council ships were defenseless. With a virtually indestructible flagship and a crew of fanatic Geth and Krogan, Saren nearly succeeded in wiping out all his enemies. Only the resourcefulness and bravery of the commander and crew of the SSV Normandy stopped him. The overwhelming power of Sovereign ignited bizarre speculation in tabloid media that the vessel was sent by extragalactic invaders, or was, despite indeterminate photographic evidence at best, a single giant robot. Some sources even claimed that Sovereign was alive. Such conjecture, however baseless, remains to this day. Although they... Humans did... Before the Geth Revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Haestrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened premature eruption into a red giant. As a scientific outpost of minimal military value, Haestrom was ill-equipped to repel Geth forces during the insurrection and fell quickly under their control. Captured Geth planetary survey data indicates that despite sustaining damage during the war, Haestrom's architecture remains as it was 300 years ago, preserving a Quarian architectural style that no longer exists anywhere else in the galaxy. Because Haestrom's sun has overwhelmed the planet's protective magnetosphere, humans foolhardy enough to venture into Geth-controlled Haestrom must exercise extreme caution. Minutes of radiation exposure will overload shields, and hours of exposure will kill. Furthermore, solar output renders surface-to-orbit communication nearly impossible. Choked by the hypergrowth of non-native plant species, Pragia serves as a galactic reminder about the imperative for careful regulation during colonization. 2 centuries ago, Batarian agribusiness chose uninhabited Pragia as their empire's breadbasket. Colonization authorities introduced non-native, industrially mutated plants that flourished in the world's fertile volcanic soil. Synergizing with Pragia's natural geothermal conditions and chemotropic microbes, the imported species soon became a nightmare. Mutant strains of poisonous and even carnivorous plants arose, overgrowing colonies in days instead of years, and causing the Batarians to abandon their holdings. Because the planet's small animal population is insufficient to check its plant growth, Alliance ecologists predict soil exhaustion in 400 years. Due to its relative isolation and lack of population, Pragia has become a regional haven for drug runners, weapons smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agents seeking secrecy. Asari-made cyclonic barrier technology, CBT, attempts to solve the higher-end limitations of traditional kinetic barriers. Traditional barriers cannot block high-level kinetic energy such as disruptor torpedoes because torpedo mass effect fields add mass. The CBT violently slaps aside rather than halting incoming linear force. By rotationally firing their mass effect field projectors, ships create rapidly oscillating kinetic barriers instead of static ones. Shooting through the CBT is like trying to shoot at a target inside a spinning ball. Significant drawbacks to current CBT configuration prevent its use on anything other than frigates and fighters. Its many high-frequency sensors and emitters require frequent maintenance and replacement. A partially damaged CBT can endanger its operator, who is surrounded by rotating mass effect fields skewing in unpredictable directions. However, if an emitter is damaged, the CBT becomes a traditional shield array, making it effective during opening volleys.
No. The Migrant Fleet, the Flotilla oder the Migrant Fleet is a fleet of roughly 50,000 starships that houses over 70 million Quarians, the largest collection of starfaring vessels in the galaxy. The fleet is so large it may take days for all ships to pass through a mass relay. The ships are constantly repaired, replaced, and upgraded to comfortably house as many Quarians as possible. Typically, ships specialize in roles for the fleet, from the enormous agricultural life ships to the shielded lab ships to the repurposed freighters known as home ships that house Quarian children, young parents, and educators. Employed Quarians typically live in the ship they work on, since commuting from ship to ship ties up resources with unnecessary docking procedures. Even within the Flotilla, Quarians on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Rare Quarians will meet on clean ships for specific purposes such as medical services or reproduction. When this occurs, they remove their suits, knowing full well that it's likely they will spend a few days having allergic reactions or getting over infections, as their weakened immune system compensates for each other's presence. Publications. Revelation. Achso, das ist beides. Written by the human author Drew Karpyshyn, the popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalists called Cerberus, following the Citadel attack of 2182 and the accelerated rise of human influence in the galaxy. Cerberus instituted Ascension, a secret biotics program aimed at producing a superhuman warrior. Biotics prodigy Gillian Grayson, a 12-year-old autistic girl, suffered for the sins of her father, a secret Cerberus operative and red scent addict. Paul Grayson was ensnared in a web of criminality involving a Quarian traitor and extending to Saran Arterios, the Geth, and the terminal threat to the Quarian flotilla. Having fled the terminus systems with his daughter after exposure of Cerberus' link to Ascension, Grayson was pursued by Gideon's teacher, scientist Kaylee Sanders, initiating a chain of tragedies that demonstrated Cerberus' nearly unlimited power and boundless ambition. Revelation. Revelation is a popular military historical novel by human writer Drew that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. In 2165, years before his rise to political prominence, Lieutenant David Anderson was a young veteran of the Turian War, investigating the destruction of top-secret military research station Shang-Chi. Every scientist stationed at Shang-Chi had been slaughtered except Kaylee Sanders, who disappeared with the secret files, making her Anderson's prime suspect. The book traced Anderson's dangerous investigation of Sanders, which included run-ins with Blue Sun's mercenaries and Krogan bounty hunters. The investigation uncovered illegal research into AI and forced Anderson into an alliance with human-hating Turian Spectre Saran Arterios, who would eventually enter into a genocidal collaboration with the Geth. The Master Thief, Kasumi's Secrets. Grey boxes. A mnemonic neural recall stimulator, also known as the Grey box, is a device implanted in the brain to assist in prioritize memory. Originally developed to slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease, Grey boxes function by helping the amygdala chunk incoming stimuli into recognizable pieces of memory consolidation. Each memory is assigned a shape or sensation from other memories, tying the concepts together into a block that is more easily recalled. When Synthetic Insights first released them into the market in 2140, grey boxes were hailed as a way humans could level the playing field between themselves and the Salarians, whose natural eidetic memories gave them an advantage. However, because the implement procedure of a grey box requires the brain to irreversibly shift its workload over to the machine, software bugs or attempted removal of the grey box for maintenance purpose could lead to incapacitating brain damage. For this reason, grey boxes soon became used only by those with a dire need for photographic memories, such as researchers and spies. In 2175, silent implantation of grey boxes were outlawed by the System Alliance following an incident with Abraham Rumoy, an employee of the Alliance Intelligence Agency. Rumoy was believed to be a professional con man and thief named Kaiji Okuda, who accessed and sold classified data. However, prosecuting attorneys were unable to use his assisted memories as evidence due to the Alliance court system prohibitions against self-incrimination, based on the Fifth Amendment of the old US Constitution. Rumoy soon disappeared off the map following his trial, further heightening suspicion that he was Okuda and living off ill-gotten gains. When found outside a human head, grey boxes are usually accessed with specialized reader. A separate description key is almost always required, as users with data sensitive enough to require a grey box invariably install their own encryption. Planet Beckenstein. More glittering than diamonds, more expensive than surgery. It's how travel agents describe this planet behind closed doors. Given the opportunity to colonize planets after the first contact wars, the System Alliance chose Beckenstein to be their trading arm, producing goods to be sold on the nearby Citadel. Cracking the vast galactic marketplace proved difficult. The first human product sold on novelty alone, then lack of demand hit Beckenstein's economy hard. Only in the second generation of colonists did the planet find a sustainable niche in high-quality entertainment and luxury goods. Once brand awareness sunk in, aliens flocked to Beckenstein's many spaceports. The planet today boasts more millionaires and billionaires per capita than any other human colony. Though its crime tends to be white-collar and non-violent, Beckenstein is not without its dark side. Both its suicide rate and inflation are extremely high compared to other worlds. Unemployment is artificially low because few people immigrate to the expensive planet without having a job lined up, and the cost of living is so great that unemployed workers typically leave for kinder planets after just a few months. Those who stay see themselves as tougher, sharper and more skillful than the rest, as well as capable of getting respect and employment on any lesser planet. As a popular song says, if you can make it on the back, you got them by the neck. So, dann haben wir das jetzt noch abgerundet. Jetzt speichern wir das nochmal. Und damit, Lorraine, wünsche ich dir einen schönen guten Morgen, einen schönen guten Abend, einen schönen guten Morgen, einen schönen guten Tag oder einen schönen guten Abend, abhängig davon, wann ihr das anguckt. Ich hoffe, es macht dir immer noch Spaß und Tüdelü. Ich habe gespeichert, ne? Ja. So, das machen wir hier wieder normal. Ich drücke hier drauf und dann drücke ich